With every gymnastic swing and handstand vault, every reorganized note of Alan Menken's music, Aladdin for the Super Nintendo is the Disney Capcom apotheosis. Never mind Nintendo power or anything, this game deserved a mention in one of those ad reels Disney would put in their videotapes. From the bright streets of Agrabah and continuing throughout the rest of the story, the game is a consistent learning experience that turns out to be as succinct and confident in its mechanics as Super Mario Bros. Every inch of the level design teaches you about what dictates the action, about the properties of jumping, and when to hang from a ledge, and those Prince of Persia flips Aladdin is able to pull off. His ability to bound off of enemies and environmental pieces with a free runner's grace makes for some ecstatic platforming action. And even when you master its intricacies, it still rewards skill by way of sheer fun. Nothing about the jumping around gets old. Maybe because the game knows not to last long enough to let it happen. More so, it works so well, the game decides to give it a variation or two, almost like the game is being impressed by its own imagination. It gives Aladdin some apples so he can smack a palace guard and make jumping safer. It disperses a collection of rubies for you as an alluring test of skill, a bragging right. And then there are certain areas containing a makeshift parachute Aladdin can use to glide over what can just as easily be contended with on foot. It grants such a large freedom of choice that it doesn't just enhance the jumping mechanics, it can suggest two entirely different ways of how you play through these levels. It's two different kinds of physics happening concurrently. And with every out-of-reach ruby and potential scrape, the thrill is how they play off of each other's properties as Aladdin's adventure progresses. If the parachute really is inspired by that small moment in the film immediately after one jump ahead, like I think it is, then it only proves Capcom's genius for expanding a source's more unassuming parts into clever ideas. The golden scarab that opens the Cave of Wonders can be found to activate a bonus game with the genie. The magic carpet ride with Jasmine becomes an opportunity to collect bonus gems. Or if not that, then otherwise to take in this fully realized translation of the artwork. Every color scheme and background drawing is recreated effortlessly. And this artistic emulation even reaches to the fabricated pyramid level, which was probably incorporated into the TV series or something anyway. When Aladdin reaches the Agrabah rooftops and the palace comes into view, it's a sight to behold. These are some beautiful vistas, and the music overlaid on these images shimmers with alternating senses of wonder and excitement and Disney-style joy. And beneath these two qualities is a lean and agile platforming engine powering one of Capcom's best efforts on the SNES.